is 15 squares, and the area of the second shape is 12 squares. But what if we want to calculate the area of a shape and there are no squares to help us? For example, this playing court. We will need to know the length and the width of our shape. The length is 7 meters and the width is 4 meters. The rule for calculating the area of a rectangle is length times width. So, to calculate the area of this rectangle, we must multiply 7 meters by 4 meters. 7 times 4 equals 28. The area is 28 squares. And because our measurements are in meters, the area is 28 square meters. So, now we know the rule. Area equals length times width. But let's go back to our last example. We know that we have 4 rows, each with 7 squares. 7 times 4. We can see that 28 squares fit perfectly over the area. It is 28 square meters, or meters squared. Let's see if we can use this rule with another rectangle. Area equals length, which is 8 centimeters, times width, which is 3 centimeters. 8 times 3 is 24. This rectangle has an area of 24 centimeter squares. Instead of writing squares, we can use this symbol to show we are measuring area. Now we'll have a go at calculating the area of an irregular shape. Here is the floor plan of a house. Can you see how we can divide this irregular shape into 2 rectangles? There are a couple of ways we could do it. One is like this, and another is like this. Then, we just have to use our rule area equals length times width to work out the area of both rectangles. Finding the area of a rectangle is easy.
Okay, so children, as I have said a while ago, we're going to have the introduction of an area. Okay, so what is an area? Okay, it is a space in a 3D shape. Okay, so if we're going to get the area of a shape, we're not going to use centimeters or meters. We're not going to use either your protractor. But then we're going to use shapes like what? Anybody? Like what? What is this?
Hello. Square.
A square. Okay, so we're going to use a square. Okay, in a 3D shape. Okay, so for example, we have a rectangle. Okay, so how many squares how many squares that could fit in the rectangle? How many squares? It's on your screen. Anybody? How many squares could it fit in your rectangle, children? Sophia. How many squares?
8 squares.
Okay, so we have 8 squares. Okay, so next we're going to have another one. Okay, so, but then we're just going to make it fast. Okay, so the area is equal to 8 squares. Very easy. Okay, so how about this one? Okay, so if we're going to make it easy, we can use a graph in making or in drawing. Okay, and making a 3D shape. So this one is already, you can count in here. How about this one? How many squares does it occupies in this 3D shape rectangle? How many squares? Anybody? Yeah. How many?
15.
Okay, so 15 squares. Okay, so rectangle, okay, area is equal to 15 squares. Okay, how about this shape? How many for this shape? The second shape. Yeah, yeah.
12.
12, are you sure? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we have here for this one 15. Area is equal to 15 squares. And this one is area is equal to 12 squares. Okay. Now we're going to move on, children. What if? Okay. So what if it doesn't have the graphing like this one? Okay. So we only have this chord. Okay. So in order for you to get the area of this one, we're going to get the width in the length. Okay, so you can use, maybe you can use something your centimeter. You're going to have this one. Okay, so you're going to use, okay, so if we're going to use the meter stick. Okay, so we have the have here the width 4 meters. We're just going to multiply them together. So the equation should look like this one. Okay, length times width multiplied by width. Okay, so how many square meters should it be in this one, children? How many? So we have 7 times 4 meters. 7 meters times 4 meters is 28 square meter. Okay, so we're not going to have this one anyway, but we're just going to tackle a little bit. Okay, so in getting the area, we're going to get the length of the shape and then the width. Okay, so we're going to have length multiplied by width. So that is the area of an object. Okay, so how are you going to do it? You're just going to make the square in here. So we have 28 square meters. So we're going to count. Let me see if it is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Is it right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay, so children, that's all. Okay, so we're going to have another one. We're going to have an activity. Just a moment. Okay, let me share you. There you go. So we're going to have area activity. There you go. Okay, it's coming in. Okay, so we have here shapes. You can see in different sizes, children. Okay, in different sizes. Okay, so you can see the area that they occupies. Okay, so for number 1, okay, the smallest
B.
shape. Okay, yes, the smallest shape. That okay. Okay, so for A, B, C, D has the smallest area, you see. How about the biggest area?
C.
C. Okay, how about for number 2? How about for number 2? Do not answer. I will going to call someone. Let me see if you can understand. Who's that? Is that Sophia who answered a while ago? Very good. Okay, for number 2, let me see those who are in here. For number 2, August. 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 Hello, good morning, August. Ati. Okay, August. Okay, so August, for number 2, which shape occupies the smallest area? A, B, or C? Which letter? I'm so sorry. A, B, or C occupies the smallest area? Have here A, B, C, A, B, C.
B.
B, the smallest area. How about the biggest area?
C.
Again, please.
C.
Okay, C. Okay, next. How about Ang Pao? Ang Pao, good morning. Ang Pao. Ang Pao. Ang Pao. Ang Pao. Uy. Ang Pao left. Baybua. Baybua. Good morning.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so Baybua. Among which letter occupies the biggest area for number 3? Is it A, B, or C? The biggest area, A, B, or C?
C.
Biggest. Biggest. A, B, or C?
Oh, A. A.
A. Okay. How about Andy? Andy. Andy. Good morning.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. How about the smallest area for number 3? Which letter does the shape occupies the smallest area for number 3? A.
A.
Smallest. Smallest.
C.
C. Okay. Next, we're going to move on, children. How about I want. Oh, uy, 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 uy. I want. Let me see. Femi. 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 Good morning. Femi.
Good morning.
Okay, so Femi, for number 4, which letter does the shape occupies the biggest area? The biggest area. A, B, or C? Which shape? A, B, or C? Femi.
A.
Biggest. A? Are you sure it's A?
B. B.
Okay, it's letter B. How about, let me see. Fuse. Is it Fuse who cannot use his microphone? Okay, we're just going to
No.
no. Okay. Fuse. Good morning. Fuse.
Good morning.
Okay. How about which letter? Okay, among A, B, or C occupies the smallest area?
C.
C. Very good. Next, for number 5, we're going to move on with Josh. Josh, for number 5. For number 5. Are they the same in size? For number 5, are they the same in sizes? Yes or no? Josh, are you there? Josh, good morning. Josh, Josh. Number 10, Josh. Okay. Okay, focus 2. How about focus 2? Good morning, focus 2. Okay, Josh. Okay, are all the shapes in number 5 between A, B, and C are all the same in sizes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Next, we're going to have focus 2. Focus 2 for number 6. For number 6, which letter occupies the biggest area? A, B, or C? For number 6, which letter occupies the biggest area? A, B, or C? Among the shapes. Focus 2. Focus 2. Focus 2. Good morning. Can anybody help? Focus 2. Okay, I'm going to call Minnie. Minnie or Manny. Could be Nonglak also or Nunga. Just a moment, Yaya, please. Can be Wadi also winning. Yim. Kao Hom. I know Kao Hom is in here. Kao Hom, Is this your profile picture, a cat? Cow home? Is it you?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, so anybody from those whom I called can answer for number 6. Which letter occupies, or in this shape, which letter occupies the biggest space? Very easy, children. Just look at it in the photo. Worry, winning, Tunleo. Tunkao, I think it's Tilek. Cannot use his microphone, right? Am I right? Is it Tilek? Rada, also Rada, you can answer. Nuda, Nia, Nonglak, winning, worry. Ui. Anybody? Okay, yeah, go on. For number 6, A, B, or C.
Teacher, repeat again, please.
Okay, which letter occupies, or in the shapes, which letter occupies the biggest area? The biggest area.
A, B.
Letter B. How about the smallest area? Sophia. Okay, it's letter A. Okay, next we're going to move on with these shapes. How about number 7? Is there any big? Okay, so are all the shapes equal? Yes or no? Or do we have smaller and bigger area in here? Sophia.
They are the same as
Okay, they are all the same in size. Okay, how about number 8? How about in number 8? Anybody? Which letter occupies the biggest area in here? Focus 1.
B.
B. How about the smallest area?
B.
Smallest area.
ข้อไหนอะ
Smallest.
ข้อ8 โอเค
Number 8.
A.
The smallest letter A. Are you sure it's letter A, children?
B.
C.
ไม่ใช่
Okay.
ไม่ใช่ I'm sorry C.
Okay. How about in number 9? Anybody? Number 9, the biggest area. A, B, or C? Anybody?
B.
It's letter B, the smallest.
C. C.
C. Okay. How about the last one? The biggest. A, B, or C? A, the smallest.
B. C.
Okay. B, the smallest. The smallest is C. Is letter B, not C. Okay. So children, can you follow?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to have this one. Just a moment. We're going to move on, children, so that we can finish earlier. So that we can check your activity yesterday if we still have time. If okay. So let me see. There you go. So on your book, Math 4B. Open it on page 194. We have your page 194. Okay, so for activity number 1 in here, children. Okay, so we have here for activity number 1. It says in here, you circle circle the letter under the figure which covers the biggest area. So we have here A, B, C, D, and E. So which has the biggest area in here for number 1? Activity 1, number 1. Anybody? For activity 1, number 1, which has the biggest area? Which letter occupies the biggest area? Okay, Sophia, number 32. Sophia?
Letter D.
Letter D. Very good. Okay, you do number 2. Okay, next we have activity 2. Circle the letter under the figure which covers the smallest area. We have the smallest area. If you have the biggest for an activity 1, you have your activity 2, the smallest area. You do it now, children. It's very easy.
Finish.
Finish. Who are not yet finished? To move on with activity.
Teacher, I not yet finished.
Oh, not yet finished. Okay, okay.
Finish.
Okay. Who are not yet finished, raise your hand, please. Okay, next we're going to move on with page 195, children. Page 195. So it says in here, you're going to color the shapes. We have the clouds, we have the oval, we have the triangle, we have the circle, and then the squares and the others. Okay, so you're going to color them inside the rectangles. Then you answer question 7 and 8. Okay, so if you're going to answer, just a moment, for 7 and 8, if you're going to answer no, you have to do no. They can't. They can't, children. No, they can't. And if you're going to answer yes, yes, they can. Yes, they can. To understand? For 7 and 8. So you must have to color the shapes inside the rectangles, children. Color nicely. Finish?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's okay. Take your time. Finish? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take your time. No, they can't. And yes, they can. Is it hard, children? Is it hard?
No.
No. That's nice. It's just easy. You're just going to color. Oh, Sophia's not yet done. It's okay. Anyone. Okay. I'm going to give you 10 more minutes. It's okay. So let me see for those who passed or sent the activity yesterday. Let me check. Okay, so yesterday we have that summer vacation reading activity in your Sophia. What is this? Okay, on your English lesson. Okay, so we have here Sophia, Ang Pao. Ang Pao already passed. Shem, Nonglak, Minnie, and who is this? Irene, Josh, focus number 20. It is focus 2, right? Winning number 5, and then we have Cow Home, Yim, focus 1, Nuda, Yim number 31, Donut, Andy, Donut number 23, Andy. And the last one is I don't know who is this. It's in Thai name, children. I cannot understand. There's no class number in here. The last one who sent the message. And then someone just sent me its brother yesterday her activity in my private message. And how about the others? Boom, you did not pass. Pack number 1, you did not pass. Number 2, you did not pass. Ati, you did not pass. Marvin, you did not pass.
The
Tôn
last
Leo.
one is Marvin.
Huh?
The last one is Marvin.
The last one is Marvin. Okay, so Marvin, you should have listened to me, right? You must have to put your class number in the photo because I am recording your scores. Who else did not pass? I'm still waiting, children, for your activity yesterday. Because the others, they doesn't even make the activity or send the activity. How about you, Tunla? Are you okay? Are you doing your activity, Tunleo? So with Marvin, Tunleo. Marvin, do not play while I am having my class. Are you finished with the activity, Marvin? Are you here? I do understand if you don't
Marvin
have
is not here.
Marvin. Yeah, I just saw him left a while ago, but just a moment ago, he just left and then joined and then left. Then that was the last time maybe.